Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter, I suppose.
Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Well, I think the alternative was to
1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
a picture of confidence that was never missing.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Law! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's quick to get it clear again. Szoboszlai looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Oh, what has happened? Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Succumbs to the pressure. Scholes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Law. Great chance! That is lovely from Law! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Alisson is there to clear. Park Ji-sung strokes it back. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's been won straight back. De Ligt. De Bruyne. Park Ji-sung gets good distance on it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Law given the lift of his goal. And it's De Bruyne. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And they're quick to get it back. Big chance!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cross from Scholes. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Liverpool are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. And that's gone loose. Out towards the flank. Played in. He gets big. No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1.
That shoots! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Soboslai having a look. So the perfect chance to get one back. Brilliant save from Alisson. Vardiol clears. Yaya Toure. Now, can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. And this is Scholes. Tries from a long way out. Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And again they run up against... There's the shot! And he's straight offside. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. And they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Law! Now can he find decent chance? And he hits the net. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's away. Law, just the keeper to beat, and he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's heaved it away. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there, and the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, almost a sixth!
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Guardiola. Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Park Ji-sung. Saliba producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Played back in. He's tried one! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Corner number 2 then. He's got full. No, that's just wide. De Ligt. Stones. Stones.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
De Ligt. Adams.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, look at the space. Takes a shot! He's put it wide. Could be danger here. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. The whistle has gone and it is all over. They needed to win and they have won. It is a triumph.
This is a lost
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective,
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Danielson!
Danielson really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Nicely weighted ball. Chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oh, it's Guardiola. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Great ball, can he finish? Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And Owen! Owen! Sensational! A finish of true class. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better.
Owen!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Marquinhos. No way through. Played out to the left flank. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And this is Sané. There's the header! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barcelona go into the lead, and a chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
3 minutes at a time.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop.
Oh, shooting chance! Kokchu! That is sensational! A finish right from the top draw! And the game... And it's half-time here. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium. Substitution for Barcelona, number 14, Danielson. Coming on to replace him.
So off we go once more.
Number 9,
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at a step too...
He's going for goal! Up towards the front line. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good spread. Kokchu. Sané, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And it's made its way to him. Soboslai! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Sané, who does have an assist to his name. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Fernandez.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe. Schneider. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Number 8.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Number 13. Ferran Torres. Substitution in progress.
And claimed it back swiftly. He won't be happy with that one. Ferran Torres. Kokchu. Oh, they could break here. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? He should have put that one away.
Mbappe really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very decent chance.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Shot could be on. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Law. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Has been indicated.
Ferran Torres. Now that is commitment to the cause. And he's heaved it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
To let you know that you'll be able to catch today.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Aimed in towards the centre. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Hullet.
Law really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
DiMarco. Probing pass. Camavinga gets into a good position. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Roberto. Carvajal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Costa Curta goes direct. DiMarco. Hullet has a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And Hullet! Pinged towards the front line. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Camavinga. Not the most convincing of passes. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ferran Torres. And here's Camavinga. Can he finish? Beckenbauer gets it clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Camavinga shifted it to the flank. Nesta getting this one clear. Carvajal. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
That was the
So your
first
views
half.
on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. DiMarco. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Ferran Torres. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Almost an hour gone. That's an imaginative pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Camavinga. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Nicely weighted ball. And he's gone backward here. Oh!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 10, Eduardo
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ferran Torres. Coming on the field,
That pass isn't the best.
number 47, Phil Foden.
Nicely shaped
Number
ball.
9,
DiMarco
Del
kept
Piero.
aware,
Substitution
and it is
in progress.
reclaimed easily. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Del Piero.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice looking ball. And he was quick to react. And it's Del Piero. That's a cute ball. Rijkaard makes the interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he was alert to it. And he thumps it clear. And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make it. Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Rummenigge! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's their first effort on goal.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Passing is crisp and sharp. Sane powering forward here. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Rijkaard gets across and deals with it. Rummenigge. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mateus.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's intervened well there. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Carvajal. Tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass. Mateus. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. Barcelona are in front. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Oh, important interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's looking wide. He has found the way through. Lofted in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Carvajal is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's shifting through the gear. Great chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Shifted it to the flank. That is a brilliant interception. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, what has happened here? In by terrific header! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Nedved coming on, a player of legendary status.
Well, just listen to the reception, Peter. I think that says everything.
Face to face with the keeper, and he shoots! Yes! And they are cruising away. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical. Well, they're very...
And he's had a hit! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it.
Oh, shooting chance! No, not quite. De Ligt. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Yeah. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Son Heung-min, Nedved.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here.
Such good technique.
Hangs one in. Dida claims it without any fuss. Barcelona are almost home and dry now. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Di Marco is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Zico. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He can get that clear. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Bale. Great vision. And this is Nedved. And he's there to belt it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Law voted man of the match and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That is a great pick out. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice interception, well timed. Hangs in a cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bale. Showing great feet there. Goes for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. That's rather hopeful. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, there's the clearance. He's tried one! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a really well-measured ball. He's found a way through. And there's the shot! Still goalless at the moment. Cannavaro. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, that is one way to stop him. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bale gets into a good position. And that's the keeper's ball. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Belletti. Knocks it into space.
1 minute added time.
Barcelona have a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best...
Del Piero! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Which way will things go in the second half? Ours, of course. Substitution.
And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Robertson. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chiellini clears. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Maldini getting this one clear. Chance for a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Robertson brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Looking for the run. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Forwards and with intent. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back. And it's Maldini. And that's a throw-in. Ball's out once more. Maldini. He's had it taken off him.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's hoisted clear. Raul. Oh, that's well spotted. Diogo Costa with the clearance. And it's Maldini. Tries to play it through. Cross needs to be good. That's a sharp pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mateus, a player who needs no introduction. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Played back in. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Thank you all for your support today.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, some tackle that. Nicely shaped ball. Rafinha receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Foden knocks it into space. He's found a way through. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He's got tall. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now. That's really well cleared. Out to the right. Ball driven towards the... Climbs up big! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Maldini cuts it out. 15 minutes till half-time. He has found a way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped.
He's having a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Ambitious ball here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Maldini, and he's opted for the long pass. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
2 has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And the first half is done. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Will it?
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 17, Beckham.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 15, Isco.
Maldini.
Number 16, Rodri.
No, he can't get past him. And it's Maldini. And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Rodri. To Maldini. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Khan gets good distance on it. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Diogo Costa gets it away. Mateus, a player who needs no introduction. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
He's had it taken off him. Good ball, good take. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And here's Foden. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Suarez. And they're back on the ball again. Rafinha! Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, there's the clearance. Szoboszlai tries to pass it through, and this is Del Piero. That's, oh, beautifully deceptive. Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now the ball in.
When it's delivered early like that, defend...
He's had a shot! Has another go! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Has been indicated.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Looking for the run. And Del Piero! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Point blank header! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona really have hit the heights, a tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Del Piero, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now, he's got space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most accurate pass. Beckham. That's an imaginative pass. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Nakata. And the finish! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Kane. So it is still 0-0. Oh, that's well spotted. Quality ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rafinha. Oh, good-looking ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, they could be caught out. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Nuno Mendes is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And he's intervened well there. And that pass isn't the best. Belletti. And here's Kane. Darren Fletcher.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Belletti. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Can turn it up for the second.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Kane. Coming on to replace him
And
is
we're underway again.
number 21, David
Both
Villa.
sides defensively robust up to now. Chiellini. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Oh, he's burst through! Rafinha! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Beckham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Bebeto. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... And it's been given away. Looking for the run, and the flag has stayed. It's Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Darren Fletcher. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get it through? Ronaldinho.
That's good play from him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here?
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position, and he stands tall, impenetrable. Ronaldinho! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Maldini gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to the...
It's Bale! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Mendes tries to clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now that's well seen too.
There will be one.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Chance, surely! Oh, yes, it's there! And surely that has won the day! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful.
And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
They came, they saw.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona
everyone for
absolutely
your support
shocking
today.
here.
You were more
Shockingly
than just our
porous down
12
the
men.
middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly.
Against the crossbar! Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Del Piero! That's another chance! And he's straight offside.
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's on his way. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. So this the chance to fire his team in front. No, he's missed it!
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
That is ended up in no man's land. Nuno Mendes gets it away. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. The referee's awarded a free kick, and he's going to have his name taken. And he's lifted it over.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Costa Curta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, easy pickings there. No goals as yet. And he's searching through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And one more try! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice control, an instinctive delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's found a way through. And the ball's come loose here. He's having a hit! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he's whipped it across. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Szoboszlai. Decent chance! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Fletcher wins the duel this time, and it's Messi. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Szoboszlai. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's fabulous. The ball is bounced loose now. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Well, that has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Rafinha looking to add to his goal. Rafinha going face to face. He's going for goal! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Mateus going vertical. Darren Fletcher can see things others simply cannot. David Villa powering forward here. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that has left him in a heap. Almost an hour gone. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's ambitious. Just about within shooting range. In he goes again! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. So the perfect chance to get one back. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's the throw. Time and again they are repelled. Costa Curta tries making a foray down the right. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi goes on a run down the left wing. Cannavaro with the foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Now it's Villa. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Nice looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Law. He's tried one! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
And we have our very first corner. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's there to clear it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Showing great feet there. Produces a cross. And he's taking no chance. And the shot! They've done it! And what a climax we have here! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 7, Harry Kane!
We have got ourselves a game here.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get on the end of this? And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Rafinha picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Allowed in the areas shown on this map.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona perfectly played the hosts and the crowd. They set up to frustrate and stifle, but they were relentless whenever the opportunity presented itself.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Roberto did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Oh, it's Van Basten. And that's really well manoeuvred. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Very nicely done. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 17 minutes, number 19, Lionel Messi.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Soboslai, he's had a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He's shifting through the gears here. Soboslai. Soboslai! Yes, he's done it! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Hullet. Wan-Bissaka. It's Hullet. And it's Wan-Bissaka. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Messi taking charge of the dead ball.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
Decent enough try.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, it's come loose. It could be in here. Oh, nice touch. Pele proves just a little bit too strong. Cannavaro.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Here we go again. Wan-Bissaka has a look and plays it forward. Gullit takes control of it and he's on the move. Stood up well to him there. Darren Fletcher. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Szoboszlai, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Pele.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Barcelona, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's good play. He is through here. Shot a goal! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 63 minutes is number 11, Soboslai. Soboslai. Soboslai.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pullet chasing after it, and it's Soboslai. Played into space. Now that's well seen too. It's run loose here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe is flagged offside. Strong running down that left flank.
Such good technique.
Roberto charging forward down that flank.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Good ball, good take. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Gattuso does well to stand firm and defend it. And they win it back again. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Soboslai. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Soboslai. That's good running with the ball. Knocks it into space. And here's Vitinha.
Added time.
They want to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication. But they've got it again, and that has left him in a heap. And that will be the final act. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Soboslai taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who are able to do that.
There's the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mateus. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And it's Belletti. Rijkaard. Good chance here! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Good-looking ball. And here's Forlan. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
That's rather hopeful. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Mateus. Soboslai. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, yes, it's there! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
The goal scorer after 22 minutes is number 10, Diego Forlan.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Always onto this. Szoboszlai! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Szoboszlai is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Batistuta gets it clear. And he's there to belt it away. Cruyff producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Wan-Bissaka, good strong midfield running here. Oh no, this does not look good. Shifted upfield. Mateus, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Cruyff. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's a sharp pass.
There will be 3 minutes.
They want to be
added
quick
time.
here. It's breakaway time.
Cruyff takes a look up. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cruyff clearly thought...
And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. The second half then, just getting going.
Belletti. Rijkaard.
Is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's being shifted off it. Law. And he's there to retrieve it.
Rijkaard.
And it's Soboslai. Forlan. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Baresi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Great vision. Gabriel cuts it out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again.
Rijkaard.
Pressure coming in from all directions. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Rijkaard.
Park Ji-sung. And Park Ji-sung! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Can he get on the end of this? Pele gets flagged offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Forlan. And this is Park Ji-sung. Vitinha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Soboslai. Knocks it into space.
Belletti.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's not got that quite right.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Forlan finds himself offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gabriel. Oh, what a mistake! And he welcomes it in.
There will be
And
3
claimed it
minutes
back
at a
swiftly.
time.
And that's gone loose. Good running, strong and purposeful. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cruyff is the guilty party there. Incoming delivery. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
Now it's Forlan.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Forlan! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Park Ji-sung goes sliding in. Rummenigge. And he's picked out the run.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Now he's got space here, and this is Forlan, and he's onside. Milan so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. The ball has bounced loose now. Could be danger here. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Back to the keeper it goes. Diogo Costa, the type of keeper who instills great confidence in his back line. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now then, the ball's come loose, and he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Milan have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Forlan. It's a really well-measured ball. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Forlan. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Davids takes a look up. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Diego Forlan. Coming on to replace him is...
And we're underway again.
Mbappe.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Milan have reclaimed it.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's lost his man here. Foden could try cutting inside here. And that was very necessary. Succumbs to the pressure. Mateus. Law. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tries from distance. Rummenigge, who needs just a moment to score a goal. He's got to be in here. In by Del Piero. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And that has been clubbed away. Now this could be a chance. Cross into the box. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So,
Ronaldinho.
time for changes on
Coming on
both
the
sides,
field
actually.
is number 20.
And it's Rodri.
Substitutions taking
Played
place.
out towards the right wing.
3 minutes.
He's had a shot! Costa Curta clears. Kvaratskhelia. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's picked it up out wide. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Will be removed. Thank you very much.
Thanks
for your
to Jim
cooperation.
alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.